Hello everyone, this is Uma Maheshwari, EVS faculty from Krantikin, Sainik, RMS and Navodaya coaching. So we are providing coaching for the admission into RMS, Sainik and Navodaya. Admissions are in progress. So please hurry up. We have day school, residential and we have online classes also. So those who are following us regularly, please, we are very grateful and thankful to you, and those who are following us and who are giving positive feedback for us, we are very much grateful and thank you. And so those like in the previous session we have discussed about the super senses. No, so what have we discussed? We have discussed about the sense organs of different living organisms. So what are the five sense organs we have? We have eyes, nose, ears, tongue and skin. So for about all these we have discussed in the previous session. So if these sense organs are absent in the living organisms, what is the case? Did you ever thought of it? So what will happen? So we cannot feel, or we cannot hear the sounds, or we cannot taste, or we cannot see anything. Yes. So all these things, like how the human beings are having, even animals also, they have super senses. Like they have sense organs to feel, and see the changes in the environment. So in the previous session we have discussed about the super senses in dogs, in birds, in dolphins and in tigers. So let us quickly recap the previous session. So coming to the birds, they have a super sense of vision. They can see like how we can see from 4 meters distance, so they can see 8 meters of distance. Okay, so as in the same way, like how dogs detect, so they can even the very fine small little sounds also they can hear. So like that, in the same way the dolphins. Okay, so the dolphins, if you see, they will send the electric signals, yes, to their friends, electric signals to their friends, to send some messages, like how you people send the, like how you send the messages to your friends. Okay, without talking, how will you send messages to your friends? You will send by doing some actions. So as in the same way, even the dolphins, dogs, even animals also communicate with their friends with the actions. Okay, they cannot speak like us, no. Okay, coming to the next, I taught you about tigers. Yes, so I told you that their roar can be heard up to 3 kilometers. Their roar can be heard up to 3 kilometers away, and they have 3 kilometers away, and they have a super sense of vision. They can see 6 times better than us during the night time. Okay, to find its food. Okay, coming to their sense of hearing. With the whiskers, I told you, the whiskers are the stiff hair around its mouth. Okay, so around its mouth they have whiskers. So that whiskers are nothing but the stiff hair beside their mouth. Okay, which help them to feel the movement in the areas when they move. Okay, when the movement of the air can be even the small leaves of the movement on the leaves also can be detected by them. Okay, this is what we have discussed. And about the dogs also we heard, sorry, about the dogs also we have discussed that even very little sounds also they have a super sense of hearing. Okay, and they mark their area using their urine. So they, by passing the urine, they mark their areas. Okay, so moving on to the next session, our today's session is about the next coming animals. Okay, other than these animals, the super senses in different animals, let us see. Okay, what can you see in the picture? You can see an ant and a group of ants moving in a line. Okay, so what immediately flashes in your mind? So when you see one ant, what immediately flashes is when when an ant bites you, what will happen? Immediately you will develop one rashes on your body with an itching. Yes or no? So, or when you drop anything, I think you might your elders or mothers or grandmothers might be telling, but not to drop anything. If you drop anything, ants will be coming or gathering there. Yes. So immediately, how did they know? Till then, you cannot see them anywhere around you. But soon after dropping some food, anything on the ground, what happens within 10 to 15 minutes, you can see the group of ants gathering around it. So how did they come to know? So they have a strong sense of smell. You can see, you can see these two. Yes, these are the antenna. So, did you ever heard about the word antenna, children? So, we have televisions, we have mobiles and all. So, from where are we getting these signals to telecast the channels and all, to watch any movies in the TV, in the smart TV? How are we getting? So, we are getting the dish which is there in the top, rooftop. We are getting the signal. Yes. So, even in the same way, like how we are having the televisions are having dishes, so even ants also having, this is like a dish, like an antenna. Okay, you once asked your father whether they know about anything about antenna. In the previous olden days, in the rooftop, they used to arrange one antenna like this. Okay, like this antenna. Okay, they used to move that antenna to set the signal. So as in the same way, even the ants also, they have antennas. So they can, with those antennas, they can feel, they can sense the smell. Okay, they can smell, they feel the touch, everything. Okay, so with those antennas, they will feel all these sensations with the antenna which are there on their head. So what happens? So why did you ever thought that why when an ant bites, why immediately a rash develops on your body? So have you ever thought of it? Yes. So when an ant bites, what happens? A chemical will be released into the our body when an ant bites on our body. So immediately it releases a chemical. Okay. So what is that chemical called? What is that chemical called? It is called as formic acid. Okay. So formic acid will be released in our body. Okay, so that is why we develop the sensation, burning sensation, and that itching sensation will be developed on our body. Okay, so I'll give you one small activity to you. Please try to do it. Okay, some small situations I'll give you. Okay, so please drop something, some jaggery or some laddu on the floor. Okay, please try to do this, children. So note down your observations, like after how much time. So drop some sweet on the floor. Okay, try to write these observations within how much time the ants are gathering. Okay, and after that, is one ant coming there or group of ants coming there? Okay, one ant or group of ants gathering there. Please try to note down your readings. And what are they doing with that food? Are they having there itself, or are they carrying it to some other place? Please try to find out. Okay, come on. Okay, so this is about the super senses of ants. So what is the super sense we have discussed in the ants? They have a strong sense of smell. So this is the question which was asked in the last year Sainik entrance examination. Okay, please note that in the Sainik entrance examination, this topic is very, very important. At least one or two questions which were short, they will appear in the examination. Okay, this is the question which have asked in the last year 2024 Sainik entrance examination, which has the super sense of smell. Every year they are asking the questions which is related to the super senses. Moving on to the next one, next image. I think it is clear, children. Okay, shall we move to the next image? What do you see? What do you see in the picture? You see one mosquito, right? So How do they feel? So you will be by evening 6 o'clock. You'll be, if when you sit in one place, you'll be surrounded by mosquitoes. So where do these mosquitoes breed? So they breed in the stagnant areas. Yes, they breed in the stagnant areas. And how do they detect you? They detect you by the heat of our body. Like we have, so all the human body, we have a constant body temperature. Okay, so you know one thing, children. So AB positive, sorry, O, the blood group O will be more attracted by the mosquitoes. So mosquitoes will be, these O positive people will be attracted more by the mosquitoes. Okay, so they will make you by the heat of our body. Okay, heat of our body. Okay, and even by the sole, we have the sole, no? So we have the under feet. So even with that also, the like mosquitoes will try to come and bite us. Okay, so you know that mosquito spreads several diseases. Like what are the different diseases we get from mosquitoes? So malaria, yes, dengue, yes, chikungunya, chikungunya. So these are the diseases that are spread from mosquitoes. Okay. So what is the super sense in mosquitoes? Like how do they detect us? They detect us from by the heat of our body. Okay. So and after that, what happens when the mosquito bites you? So immediately, like how ant bites, will get a rash on our body. I told you that. So when these ants bite us, they release a chemical in our body called formic acid, right? So when these mosquitoes bite us, what will happen? So they will inject the needle in our body to suck the blood, right? Yes. So what happens after that? So when they release our body, so So when they release our body, yes, they inject the needle like body part in our body, right? When they inject that, so they will suck the body, they will suck the blood from our body. Yes, after that, what happens? They releases the saliva. You know what is saliva? The fluid which is there in our mouth. So the fluid which is there in the mosquito's mouth will be released on our skin. So that is why we'll get the rash. I think whether it is clear or not in the image, I don't know. Please let me know in the comment section. So you can see the red rash followed by a tiny bump on our body, no, when a mosquito bites. So that is due to the saliva which is left by the mosquito. Okay, is it clear, children? Yes. Okay, moving on to the next image. We have, yeah, you can see a bird. Yes. So please keenly observe. So about the eyes especially, which is related to two different birds. Okay, so you can see one bird. Please take a keen look on the eyes of the bird and the eyes of another bird. So what did you observe? So if you see the eyes in the first bird, like these three are in different images of the, like in different directions of the same bird. So these eyes are, these, these eyes are on either side of the bird. Eyes are either side, either side of the face. Yeah. If you notice, the eyes are like in they are fixed and not like in front. Like if you see in the next image for the owl, no, they are in the front, like how we have eyes in the front side. Okay, these eyes are not in the front, they are they are located on the sides of the face. Yes. So what happens, if you, what did you observe when you see a bird? You can see, when you see a bird, constantly they will be moving their head like this. Yes. So what might be the reason? So very like very short, very like if we say um, very frequently they will be moving their neck. Yes or no? So why do they move neck? Please let me know in the comment section. Okay. So coming to the next image, you can see the eyes of the owl are like how we are having, like how we are having in the front. They are located in the front part of the head. Okay. So like same way like how we are having in the front part, even the owl eyes of the owl also they are located in the front side. Whereas in the previous image, the image in the front previously which I have shown you in for the bird, okay, their eyes are to the side. Yes. So what happens? You do one small activity, children. Please close your eyes, one part of your eye, and try to look. Ask your friend to stand beside you, okay, and ask him to do some actions. Okay, can you notice? No, you cannot notice. Why? Because one eye is closed. You cannot see the other side of the eye. Why? Because when you open your eyes, only you can see which is around you. The 180 degrees you can see, right? If that whereas in the image, whereas the eyes in the front in this bird, if you see, they are located on the side of their face. That is why they keep moving their heads all the time very frequently. Okay, only when they look straight, only when they look straight, they can see, they can concentrate on one object. Or when they turn their head at a time, they can see two different objects. They can see two different things. But with us, it is not like that. Yes, at a time we can concentrate or we can see one thing only. With two different eyes, we cannot see two different things. Yes, but this is the super like if we can see the super sense of vision, or what to call, you only give your name. Okay. Okay, did you understand? Okay, children, moving on to the next image. Yeah, you can see one langur sitting on the top of the branch. You can see top of the tree. Okay, this is a langur which belongs to the monkey family. It is a type of a monkey only. Okay, what is it doing sitting on the top of the tree? So it is doing, making some sounds or finding some food, looking from somewhere, or when they are in danger, like how I told you that dolphins, like how they convey the messages to their friends by making different sounds, by sending electric signals through the water. Even in the same way, the langurs also sitting on the top of the tree, they send some signals to their friends that they are in danger, that they will be living in the forest. No, so they will send signals by making different sounds. Okay, even this question is also asked in the last year Sainik entrance examination. So they make warning calls by making different sounds. Warning calls by making different sounds. Strange sounds will be made so that the other langurs also, they can make out that they are in danger. Okay. So I think it's clear till here. Moving on to the next image. If you see, yeah, please see this image. So what did you observe? So the same image which was given in two different, one is given in color picture and one is given in black and white. Okay, so one is given in color image, the same picture which was given in color image, and the same image which is given in black and white. Okay, so like how I told you that the in the five super sense organs we have eyes in that. Yes, it is one among it. Yes. Okay, so we see different colors in the surroundings. Yes, so even animals also, they see different colors in the surroundings, like, but not too many colors like us. Okay, so they cannot see too many colors like how we are seeing. So I think, did you ever heard about the nocturnal animals? Nocturnal animals. So nocturnal animals are the animals which are active during the night, which are active during night time. Okay, can you guess what are those animals? Yes, birds like owl. Yes, bats, cockroaches in the houses. When you sleep, no, slowly they'll come from the holes and they will find their food in the night time only. Yes, cockroaches. So these animals are called nocturnal animals. Okay. So that means they are active only during the night time. What will they do during the daytime? They will be sleeping or they will be taking rest. Like how we are taking rest in the night time, they will be taking rest in the daytime. Okay. So like how the animals during the daytime like pigeon, crow, peacock, they are active during the daytime. Yeah, so the animals which are active during the daytime, they can see the images like this. It is believed that the animals which are active during the daytime, so they can see the colors. So how did we know? We know that from the books we read, or the scientists, they have experimented different things to tell this. Okay, so the animals which are active during the daytime, they can see different colors but not too many colors as we see. Okay, the animals which are active during the night time, as I said you that those animals are called the nocturnal animals. Okay, so they can see only black and white images. Okay, like how you can see in the second picture, the black and white image. So all these animals like owls, bats, cockroaches, they can see that it is believed that they can see the images or the objects only in the black and white picture. Okay, is it clear, children? Okay, moving on to the next image. Yeah, if you see, so this is a place, the same place which is before and after one incident. Okay, this is an image of, see how greenery it is in the next picture. This is before image and this is the after image of the same place in Andaman and Nicobar Islands. You know how it happened? So as I told you, we have learnt that in this session about the super senses of different animals, right? So this happened in 2004, exactly 20 years back. So a place in Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Okay. Andaman and Nicobar Islands. So the people who are living there in the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, by by observing the sounds made by the different animals. Okay, so the sounds made by the different animals which are there in those islands, so they have predicted before only that something is going to happen in that place. Okay, as they live there, by the sounds made by the different animals in that island, so they have predicted before itself that something is going wrong. Okay, so soon after that, soon after they came to know that something is going wrong, they left the place. From that, they left the place and they moved to different island. So soon after they left the place, that place was hit by a tsunami. Okay, isn't it great, children? I told you. Okay, so listening only by observing the sounds of different animals made by the different animals, so they are able to find out what is going to happen. Soon after they left the place from the island, so that place was hit by a tsunami. Okay, so what will happen if they were there only? They would have lost their lives. They will become lifeless. Yes or no? Yes. Okay. Okay, moving on to the next image. Okay, so let us, I think you have followed this, the session 1 and session 2. So let us try to solve these small worksheet which is related to the super senses. Okay, let us see the first question. The first question is, dogs mark out their areas by. So I have shown you the image. I told you that dogs will be always sniffing. So why do they sniff? They have a super sense of smell. Yes, and hearing also. Okay, I told you, I have shown you those who are following us regularly. I think you might have remembered that image. The boy was slowly walking beside a sleeping dog. So what happened immediately? The dog's ears shot up suddenly, though it is sleeping and though the boy is walking slowly beside it. And how did it hear? That it has a very strong sense of hearing. And how do they mark area? They mark their area with their urine. Okay, they have a strong sense of smell, but comparatively with the other options, we should go with the best option. Okay, moving on to the next one. So the answer for the first one is urine. Okay, even tigers also, they mark their area with the urine only. Okay, next, moving on to the second one. Dash give alarm call by electric signals. I told you, dolphins, the fishes, not only dolphins, all the aquatic animals, the fishes give alarm calls by sending electric signals. Okay, moving on to the third one. Which of the following animal does not have? See, please be careful with these not questions. So please don't go wrong. Please be careful with these not questions where you will go wrong every time. Okay, which of the following animal does not have a strong sense of vision? So I told you that eagle, kites, vultures, they have a strong sense of vision. I told you that they can see 2 times better than us, which we can see from 4 meters away from the away from that object. They can see 8 meters away from that. That means their sense of vision is 2 times better than us. Okay, so the answer is pigeon. Okay, so these have a strong sense of vision, but whereas pigeon, it does not have. Okay, moving on to the fourth one. Which part of tiger is very sensitive? I told you, the whiskers which is there on the side of their mouth, the stiff hair. So okay, they can feel with the movements or vibrations in the air. They can feel. Okay, they are very sensitive. Whiskers. Okay, whiskers are nothing but the stiff hair. Okay, moving on to the next one. Sixth one. Which is the sound? Which is the sound made by a tiger? What is the sound made by a tiger? Roaring. Okay, not snarl. So sometimes they will test you. Okay, so by giving such options like A and B, all of this, please be careful. Okay, snarl is nothing but the sound made by dogs. Okay, not the sounds made by tigers. Okay, children. So the right answer is roaring. I told you that the tiger's roar can be heard up to 3 kilometers away. Okay. So 7, 8, 9, 10. I feel that you are able to do. Please try to do it and please comment me the answers in the comment section. Thank you so much.